Bartender. Bartender. Excuse me.
Wilson.
Gee, yeah. Oh, man. You're here.
Yeah, you called me. How are you? Besides really drunk.
Dude, I hardly see you anymore since you left Penn.
I know.
Hey, man, I need to talk to you. All right?
All right.
Serving wench! Vodka rocks for me and my friend. That would be 2 vodka rocks. Roxes.
That's okay. Dude, you're pretty hammered. If you want to talk, let's get some coffee, all right? Let's go.
All right. Let's go.
Oh, God. I got you.
You got me? All right. Where are we going? Where are we going?
Give me your keys. I'm driving.
I want to talk to you, man.
That's fine. You can talk to me all you want, but give me your keys. I'm driving.
All right, cool.
All right. It's good to see you. It's good to see you.
Hey guys, good time? Yeah, is that what you're doing? Having a good time? We like having a good time. I don't have any money, all right? Have a nice evening, faggots. Teach him. Yeah.
Jamie, you okay? What are you doing?
Dialing 911.
No, there's no point.
What are you talking about?
I said no.
Wilson! Wilson! Wilson!
Oh, damn.
Yeah, I've kind of had a little bit of a rough night.
Well, the x-rays didn't show any broken bones. I'm going to tape you up. We'll want to admit you for the night, monitor for any internal injury.
No, come on, I'm fine.
Little help.
Jamie, shut the hell up. You're spending the night. Tell me again why you didn't call the cops.
Wilson didn't want me to.
Oh, he didn't want you to.
He was like adamant about it. Are you getting pissed at me here? Because I had possible internal injuries.
Now, why wouldn't Wilson want you to?
I don't know, maybe he had unpaid parking tickets or something. I've known the kid since 4th grade. He tells me not to do something, I don't do it. God.
And you have no idea who these guys were?
No. I told you, they were ski masks and they didn't even want money.
What'd they say?
They said, have a nice evening, faggots. The usual stuff giant goons with no neck say when they're beating the snot out of you.
All right, you get comfy. I'll pick you up in the morning.
No, that's okay. You don't have to do that.
You're gonna file a police report.
I told you Wilson didn't want me to do that.
So? I tell you not to do things all the time. A lot of good it does me.
So what was all that?
What was all what?
I've been around long enough to know when I'm being talked about.
I'm paranoid, Marcellus. What? You just gonna stand there? Okay. All right, just don't shoot the messenger, okay? It's probably nothing.
What's probably nothing.
Harris was in a restaurant last night and he happened to see your wife. She was having dinner with some guy and, you know, since you're not living at the house at the moment, it's nothing, right?
You got nothing better to do?
Where's Boyle? You Officer Boyle?
Devlin. Boyle.
Okay, Michael Shansky.
Yeah, we know. It's homecoming day? Nobody told us.
This is Jamie Farrell. He just filed a report. And his buddy, he got beat up last night.
That's a shame. You out looking for trouble last night, Jamie?
We got jumped by guys in ski masks.
So already it's not your standard street fight.
Thanks for the tip.
Anything else unusual?
No.
They called Jamie and his buddy faggots.
These guys pals of yours, Olshansky?
Yeah.
Interesting.
You want to file a report or what?
Sure. I'd love to. Have a seat.
Yeah, that's good. Oh, hey, Wilson.
Hey, Dad.
You were out late last night.
Yeah?
I tried calling you at your place the last time around 12:30.
Yeah, I gotta cool it a little.
Oh, to be young. Is she anyone I know? What is that, a bruise on your face?
No big deal. Just a little scuffle.
Well, I'll send a sympathy card to the other guy.
I got some calls to make, so.
Yeah, you go get him, pal.
Hi, can I help you?
Wilson Thayer. Wilson Thayer?
Yeah?
Officer Boyle, this is my partner, Devlin. We're responding to a report filed by a friend of yours, Jamie Farrell.
I don't really have much to say about what happened.
So we understand, but we're obligated to follow up when we catch these kind of cases.
What kind of cases?
The gay neighborhood is in our district.
What does that have to do with anything?
The remark.
The faggot thing.
What?
So, do you also maintain that you didn't know these guys you mixed it up with last night?
No, I didn't know them.
Had to ask. Sometimes you guys get all tanked up, bitch slap each other.
And it's okay, Dad. We're just finishing up.
So this is about last night. Does my son need a lawyer?
No, it's just a formality. Look, I don't have anything else to say. I don't have a description. I don't know who they were. It was over in 2 minutes.
Usually the way it goes. But like I say, make us follow up.
I'm still a little sore, but... Yeah, no, I'll be at work tomorrow. Yeah, okay, I gotta go. All right, yep, thanks, bye. Just a second. Hey, man, what's up? How you doing? Why do you not look as bad as I do?
You call the cops. I said, don't call the cops. You call the cops.
Yeah, I got this friend, Michael Shansky. He used to be a cop. He said I should report, so that's what I did.
They came to where I work. I specifically said I didn't want to do this.
You get the crap beat out of us last night, Wilson. That's a crime. That's what you do. You report crimes.
There's no point. They'll never catch these guys. They got nothing to go on. They got a million bigger issues to deal with.
Fine. Then it's done. All right? No worries.
They sent these jerk cops to my father's office. They're making smart-ass comments and assuming things, and my father was there.
So what?
You told them about the faggot stuff, Jamie. You got the gay squad on this. What do you think they think?
Oh, dude, you're making way too big a deal out of this, man. What do I care what the gay squad thinks? I'm not gay.
I am.
I am what?
I'm gay, Jamie.
Oh, you're not. What are you talking about, man? Since when?
Since always. I just recently got up the balls to admit it to myself. That's what I wanted to tell you last night. I got wasted enough. I thought I could. I'll say something.
What? What do you expect me to say? I shouldn't even be talking about this.
What did you say to him when he told you?
Not enough.
Meaning?
Meaning I didn't say anything. Words didn't come into my head. And then he left and he was really upset. And what do you expect me to do?
Be his friend?
If I'm such a good friend, then why'd he wait all these years to tell me? When we're hanging out in the dorms talking about women, at any point he could have said, you know what, I'm not exactly into that, but he didn't.
Well, Jay, maybe he thought you might have a bad reaction or something.
Well, of course I had a bad reaction to it. He's not the person he said he was.
Wait a minute, Jamie.
Look, I'm not saying I'm anti-gay, all right? I'm not pro-gay either. I'm nothing. All I know is that this is a tough road that Wilson is headed down.
It's not like he picked it, Jamie. It's just his road, that's all. Do you understand that?
It's not something I think a lot about.
He's probably afraid that his whole world is going to collapse if he talks about it. And I'm sure getting beaten up by those guys, it just made it worse.
Mike, it's not the first time those guys attack someone. And they'll just do it again until someone stops them.
I know. But Wilson isn't willing to work with the cops. How about you? You gonna see this through?
That's gonna expose Wilson if I do.
Yeah.
Then I can't.
I might be able to help find these guys, but it's gonna be real hard to make it stick without the two of you in this together. I can't make Wilson deal with who he is. It's gonna take a friend to do that. Oh, forget it. Here. Okay. I was just coming to see you guys.
Well, Shancy, back on the payroll.
No, that's just wondering if you had any leads is all.
Cases like this are kind of slim on details.
Well, what do you have?
The usual. Good old boys get drunk, go for a ride where the gay guys hang out, you know, the gayborhood. They spot some floral engineers, they pile out, they smack them around, they move on.
The victims aren't too excited about having their private lives opened up by a police investigation.
So how you handling it?
We're doing the best we can. The gays aren't the only ones getting it out there, Lashansky, you know? Streets are tough for everybody.
Hey,
How's the bachelor life?
it sucks. But then, you know that. You come all the way down here to ask me that.
Jamie and a friend got in some trouble last night.
Jamie, trouble? Get out.
Yeah, he and his buddy, who happens to be gay, got wailed on pretty thoroughly.
Yeah?
A couple uniforms got the case. Boyle and Devlin. They don't seem all that excited about serving and protecting.
Well, they're big cops. They tend not to get all psychological about
Another
it.
faggot getting what she deserved.
You don't want to get all self-righteous with me.
The kid got his ass handed to him, spent the night in the hospital. You mind pulling up the jacket on the case?
Sure. Hell. I only got about 5 cases working.
Not a lot in the report.
Boyle's a good cop. 3rd generation.
He had Boyle's kid?
Yeah.
Got the same charming personality as his old man.
He got a citation for extraordinary service.
What for?
He got hurt bringing down some crackhead on a crowded street without gunfire.
I was thinking that you could print up a couple more reports that they filed on crimes like this. See if there's similarities.
Oh, you were thinking? Well, while you were thinking, I got actual work to do here.
I'd like to know what's eating you.
There's nothing eating me.
Yeah? Well, you're slightly more unpleasant than usual.
You want to know what's going on? My wife is seeing someone.
How do you know? Did you talk to her?
No.
Oh. But you are going to bring it up to her. Because you know that keeping things inside is a major problem in your marriage that probably got you to the messed up place that you're in. Just guessing.
I'm not getting involved in this.
Mike, help?
But maybe you can keep other guys from getting beaten up like you were. You don't want to help yourself, do it for them.
What I told you, it's not true. No, not necessarily.
What does that mean?
I found these places online. They're treatments, you know, therapy. You can reprogram yourself.
Wilson, this isn't a program glitch.
Wilson, look, you know, you don't want to talk to the cops. Yet. That's fine. Talk to me. Tell me where you were that night before you met up with Jamie.
At another bar. The Ocotillo.
Gay bar?
Could you say it a little louder so the people in Jersey can catch it?
You talked to anyone?
No. I was just getting up the nerve to go to these places. I went to another bar, a straight dive, got drunk alone, and called Jamie. Thought if I came out to him, maybe I could come out to other people. Didn't work too well.
Well, there wasn't a lot of detail in the police report. Was there anything about the guys that jumped you that night that might identify them?
No, they wore hoods.
They were big guys.
The one who grabbed me wore this humongous ring. Went to hit me, I thought I was gonna lose my teeth. That's all I know. I'm done talking about it.
All right, so you're going back to living a lie.
I built a life around being like everyone else. This would wreck my job. It'd kill my parents.
Well, maybe it wouldn't be so terrible.
You have sons, Mike?
One, yeah.
Bet you want him to grow up to be just one of the guys. Play sports, get married, have kids.
That'll all be fine.
And if he came to you one day and said that wasn't gonna happen, that there was something you should know,
I'd be fine, too.
really? It'd be fine.
Well, maybe I'd be a little disappointed. But it's his life. I'd still love him.
Oh, that's the difference between you and my dad. There's no margin for error.
Can't get you. Well, last night I was staying right here with a friend of mine. He was pretty drunk. I thought you might remember us.
What about it?
Did you happen to see if a couple of fairly big guys were watching us? I was hoping you might know who they were.
I didn't see anyone.
Please? Support.
You know what, buddy? I don't remember anyone. It's in my job description.
questions, faggot? You think that's such a good idea?
Come here!
You just coming on?
Yeah.
You hear from your buddy? He changed his mind?
I haven't talked to him.
Oh.
Look, I can't talk right now. I gotta go.
You all right?
Yeah, what?
Well, you're just acting a little strange. Even for you.
Something happened.
What?
Last night, I went around to some of the bars that Wilson went to before we met up, and I asked him questions like you do.
What?
He said that the cops weren't exactly all over this, so I was just trying to help, all right? And then when I came out of the place that we actually met up, these guys came up right behind me.
What guys?
Well, I couldn't see them because they had their headlights in my face, but they knew what I was doing, and they made it pretty clear that they were gonna do some serious damage if I didn't stop.
Have I mentioned that you're an idiot? Huh? You put yourself in that situation, what do you think you're gonna get? Applause?
Mike, these guys could be anyone watching me from anywhere.
So now you know how it feels to be Wilson there.
Look, I'm not embarrassed to say that I was really scared.
Well, you're supposed to be scared. They don't want you helping ID him, or talking to the cops, or testifying. It is exactly what makes these cases so tough to prosecute. People get scared, and they run.
Okay.
Okay, what?
I'm still in.
Oh.
Got a second?
Oh, sure.
I thought I'd take a sick day tomorrow, if that's okay.
Are you sick?
I haven't taken one since I've been here, and I just have some things to work out.
Huh. Does it have anything to do with those cops that came by yesterday? Unbelievably rude.
It's really okay.
Now, you know, I have half a mind to file a complaint with the police department.
Don't worry about it.
You sure you're okay?
Yeah.
Oh, listen, Burton's daughter, you know, Robin, is coming home from Stamford this weekend, and we're having that little office thing on Saturday night, and I thought it might be nice if you took her.
But Dad, I don't really think I can.
It's those cops, isn't it? You know, I heard part of that conversation, and I think the lesson is just keep it under wraps.
Keep what under wraps?
Your temper. You know, you've always been a physical guy, but you just can't be taking a swing at anybody that pisses you off.
Dad.
Your mother says you got it from me.
I didn't take a swing at anyone. Jamie and I got jumped. We came out of a bar, and these guys jumped us. They beat us.
I just assumed that.
Well, you just assume a lot of things.
Like what? What do I assume?
A lot of things.
Like what?
It's not important.
Well, is it about the accounting work? I mean, I know it's not your first love.
Dad, it's not the accounting.
Then what is the problem?
No problem. I'll be here tomorrow. I don't need that day.
No, wait. Sure you're okay?
I'm fine.
You give Robin Gain a call?
Sure thing.
She's looking good, Wilson.
Look, I really don't feel like getting into this right now. I went through it with the cops a couple of months ago when it happened.
A friend of mine's in the same boat. I wanted to see if there are similarities in your cases. Could be the same attacker.
Well, you said you had the police report. I told them everything I knew.
Report's a little thin.
I spent an hour down there with those cops. What's their name?
Devlin and Boyle?
Yeah. I told them there were 4 guys.
Hold on a second. Says 2, maybe 3.
4. I was specific. I also mentioned they wore ski masks.
Yeah, let's hear it.
But I saw their hands. They were white guys.
Not here.
One of them had a pretty bad limp. Yeah, well, I didn't think those cops seemed all that interested.
Would you notice if one of them had a big ring?
My face was so chewed up, I had to have surgery. The doctor said it might have been brass knuckles. It could have been a ring.
And where had you been that night before the attack?
A couple neighborhood places. This new club, Ocotillo, mostly.
Okay. If I need you for something else, my friend, he's reluctant to pursue this.
Oh, he's not out then, I take it.
And that won't be an issue for you?
No, I have no problems with who I am. And I did pursue it. I called every day, then twice a week, and then I stopped. Equal justice.
Thank you.
Yeah.
If a bunch of separate incidents landed on your desk, and you saw a pattern of facts, you'd investigate. Am I right?
Anyone would.
All right. But first, the facts have to make it into the report.
Well, you're telling me you never wrote a sloppy report? Remember, we do this job on the run.
You pull up some of their other reports. Not great, not bad. But whenever it comes to the gay district, Boyle and Devlin, they make no effort.
Mike, you get nowhere with this. Why don't you let it go?
I'm dealing with this kid who is so scared of who he is. He'd rather get beaten up again than admit he's gay. That's what he's living with. I can't just write him off.
Okay, well, give me your notes. I'll check it out.
Thank you.
As soon as I get a minute.
What about that other thing?
Well, what now?
The thing with Deb?
Yeah, I went to the house. I talked to her. She did go out to dinner with this guy. He's the instructor for some ceramics class she's taking. Talked about her work.
So it was innocent.
Well, so she says. But the look in her eye. Look, Mike, I know I moved out of the house, but that doesn't mean, you know. I think I can make things right.
Good. I hope so.
Hey, mind if I bum a cigarette? Don't know about you, I'm having a pretty bad day. I'd take a walk. Thanks. Just so sick of hiding. Wait, don't I know you?
Jamie, what the hell are you doing here?
Mike, Wilson's dead.
No.
The cops, they were calling me, asking me these questions, and they said that they found his body in a park. He was murdered.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
there. I'm so sorry about Wilson.
Thank you.
I wanted to come in there, but they wouldn't let me. This is my friend Liz. She drove me here.
So sorry for your loss.
They say Wilson was murdered.
They say anything else?
He was killed around midnight in a park where gay men cruise at night.
That just doesn't make any sense at all, does it, Jamie?
No. No, it doesn't.
Jamie, I need to know why my son died.
He died for no reason at all. Mr. Thayer was senseless.
Was Wilson gay, Jamie?
I don't believe it. He would have told us. No, he could have come to us with anything.
Could he, Andrew? You really think so?
If there's anything that I can do, anything at all, you can call me.
Thank you.
It's just so sad that he didn't think he could go to his parents. It's obvious how much they loved him.
Sometimes you don't know if someone loves you for who you are, or for who they think you are. He told me. I should have been a better friend.
You're still his friend, Jamie. So you help his parents understand who he was. Okay?
Hey, Sarge.
Hey, Olashansky, how you doing?
Yeah. You seen Devlin or Boyle around this morning?
Don't expect to. I don't think Boyle's got the day shift today.
Yeah? I thought he did.
Actually, I was in the locker room around 1 a.m. He was in there taking a shower.
According to this, Boyle came on at 8 a.m.
You leave word for him on his desk, though.
Yeah, sure. Trudy, coffee. So why do we think Boyle was taking a shower in the locker room at 1 a.m.?
Let me take a stab. He was dirty?
He wasn't due to report until 8 this morning. And yet he comes all the way down to the district. 7 hours early. Did pretty up.
Okay, maybe he ran out of cream rinse. I don't know.
He's still living with his dad?
Yeah, as far as I know.
Maybe he was a mess. And he didn't want old man Boyle asking questions. Sort of interesting.
Interesting how?
Well, he's taking a shower at 1 a.m. Wilson Thayer was murdered in the park around 12.
You think Boyle had something to do with this? He's a third-generation cop.
I just said it was interesting. Tell me about the injury that earned Boyle his citation.
They jumped over a fence. He brought down some crackhead with a knife, sprained a knee.
When?
2 months ago.
Must have had quite a limp.
Oh, you sprained a knee, you got a limp.
Well, one of the bashing victims says his attacker had a bad limp. And this was 2 months ago. Now, of course, that didn't make it into this report. The report that Boyle filled out.
Boyle?
You ever look at the photos in the squad room? Neither do I. Wilson Thayer said that the guy who attacked him wore a huge ring. Check out the hunk of brass on Boyle's finger. You got a sec?
What?
You ever see this guy in here?
If I had, I wouldn't tell you.
What if I say, please?
I'm not losing my job.
Did he break your heart?
You know how it is.
Tell me. You fall for him, then they blow you off.
You ever seen him
Yeah, I've seen him around.
in here?
No. He's not completely out yet.
When you say out, are you saying he's...
Well, he's the way we all are at first. Not sure of himself, so he doesn't really do the club scene. Didn't know he was into uniforms.
Well, if you don't do the club scenes, where do you go to meet people? I'm new in town.
You go where you can be anonymous. But it's dangerous. I've seen him in the park.
The park? Yeah. Thanks.
I said, Pablo, it's quite easy. You can be like me and you can...
Marcellus.
In case you were curious, I'm the man that Deborah's married to. I'm her instructor, Leo Manning. I wasn't curious.
Leo, will you excuse us? It's okay.
I'll talk to you later.
Nothing has happened with Leo.
Not yet. Come on. Let's take a walk.
Where are we going?
That's what I'd like to know. Where are we going? There's a line here, Deb. You ready to cross it?
I don't know. But it crossed my mind. And the fact that it crossed my mind scares me.
I saw you with that guy tonight. And it made me think of how we were once.
We're not those people anymore.
So, where are we headed? We're splitting up? Is that what we're doing?
Officer Boyle.
What the hell are you doing here?
Stop by the Ocotillo bar on your way home? Don't you and your pals keep an eye on that place? Look for gays to beat up?
Get out of my face.
I figured I knew how you felt about the guys on your beat, but I didn't have the whole picture.
You really want to pursue this?
You act like you hate them. But you hate yourself worse. By the ring. You do some serious damage with that thing. Wilson, they recognized you from the park, right? Yeah, I knew you were a cop with a secret. That's why you had to die. You know, I almost feel sorry for you. You went with Devlin and your scum buddies to beat up these guys to what? Huh? To prove that you were straight? What'd you have to prove it so bad, too? Huh? Hello, Ed. Just the time to kiss your kid goodbye.
Wilson Thayer was my friend. Maybe my first friend. We had secret codes, went on overnights and shared our dreams. Tried to be cool. Finally grew up. I knew that whatever my screw up, and there were many, Wilson always had my back. Trusted me. And even though we took different turns in the road, he still honored me with his trust. He still felt like he could share things with me. For a minute there, I wasn't quite as good a friend as he deserved. And I hope that he forgives me, like he always did. I came here today to pay my respects. I wish I would have done more of that sooner. And I can't tell you how much I'll miss him.
Now the Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord make his face to shine on you and be gracious to you. The Lord look upon you with favor and give you peace. Amen.
The evil one.